Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wayne. Happy Valentine's Day for those of you watching this on the day that this video is released. Hope you're doing well, Gemini. This reading is for the week, the energies of the week. And for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, cross watchers are welcome. So let's get to your reading. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my website's book online page. So, all right, Gemini. In the past, we have the Muse of Inspiration. It's like the Page of Wands, but a muse, inspiration on your path. It feels like in the past you got whiff of a different path, a different way of being. It feels like a calling. It feels like it feels unexpected, like you're going about your life and you assume your life is going to go in a certain trajectory, general idea of where your life is going. But this feels like an exit ramp, or a change in direction, or a shift in perspective that creates a change in direction. Yeah, this feels like this was hidden, even from you. What was hidden? What was this that Gemini? Okay. It looks like in the past, Gemini, you were exploring being not enough, being too much, abandonment, rejection, not fitting in, not. It feels very difficult trying to understand your path in the past. It feels like you had to go through some difficulties so you could understand, understand the wisdom once you got out of this, where you are in the past, very rejected, very breadcrumbed, very treated poorly. Then it's helping you to get ready, prepare yourself for what's coming next. Wow. Yeah. Also, it looks like you were easily manipulated in the past by people around you. And it's like you had to explore these themes and probably many more, so you could have compassion for people like yourself that went through this, and even compassion for those who are treating you poorly. It feels like it's an important part of your journey and your path to understanding. Wow. Okay. Gemini, in present energy, we have the Ten of Voices in reverse. So this is Ten of Swords in reverse. You're leaving a very painful cycle. You are, it's the end of a very painful cycle, the cycle in the past, where the people around you were not your friends. This might be friends, family, work people, the people around you in your environment. It feels like you're realizing that they're not for you. they don't have your best interests at heart. There's some group here, it might be family. It's interesting because I'm getting like this family, friends, whatever this group is to you, it feels a little cult-like, in that you have to believe the way the people in the family, this group, believe. You have to see things. You have to have the same religious beliefs, or you're shunned. You're not allowed. You're made to feel very neglected, rejected. This group is about controlling. Everybody needs to be on the same page, so there's no room for individuals here. And this is not an environment for individuals to thrive, and that's part of what I'm getting in the past. It feels like you made an internal decision at some point. This feels so specific. You made an internal decision at some point. It feels like you might not have really put much weight behind this decision, but the decision was for healing. I'm going to take a path of healing. I'm going to take a path of leadership. I'm going to figure out, understand why my life has happened this way. I want to have meaning to all of this. I want to understand. It feels like you're wanting to understand a lot about life. Internally, externally, it feels like you are really questioning why. And so now in this present energy, to continue on this path, it looks like you're willing to see the people around you, that they aren't for you. Yeah, you're speaking your truth. You're no longer, I don't feel like you're trying to convince the people around you to see you in a certain way. You're just you're seeing, you have clarity. You're getting more and more clarity and seeing that it feels like your environment is just you're the only one willing to speak the truth. And it feels like the people that you're in the environment around you right now, they just want to, they're not for you. They don't want to see you succeed, because it would unravel the framework of their belief systems. If you, as someone who's more independent and an individual who speaks their mind, if you have success, that does not go with the story of this family, this religion, this environment, this whatever this is. It does not, your truth and how your perspective doesn't fit, because you toe the line and you go into dissociation like everybody else and just agree that this is the reality, or you're not allowed. We can't have people that inside the group who are acknowledging truths that are outside of our beliefs. Wow. Yeah, your light is very honest and truthful, and it's, even if you don't say anything, it feels like your light burns because it's truthful, because it's honest. And a lot of people don't want to wake up, and that is a-okay. Just because you chose a path doesn't mean that everybody else has to agree with you, or you are then creating a scenario. Excuse me, you're not really leaving the group and the way they control others and need everybody to agree with them, you would be creating your own group. See what I mean? So if you really want to leave this type of toxic environment, you allow others to see you how they want to see you. Does that make sense? Isn't that wild that the cure for this is you are allowed to see me as evil, deceptive, the bad guy in this, wrong. Okay. It feels like they're, by giving people permission to see you how they want to see you, it feels like you're not fighting and needing them, so you're no longer attached to needing to convince them to see you and give you value and validate your experience. It feels like you are empowered and no longer kind of blindly going along with the crowd. This feels very freeing. And yeah, you've got this internal compass and it's helping you overcome obstacles. You might be moving. You might be getting intuitive hits about where to literally move. You might be getting ready to move away physically. It feels like from this type of environment. The less you attach to these people and giving them attention, giving them your energy, it feels like you're just moving on to what is in and who is in alignment with you now. Wow. All right, Gemini, what's hidden this week is the Ace of Inspiration. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Ow. Having some energy, are we? Is this what's giving you the energy to move on? Is this the inspiration to speak your own voice? Is this what's giving you kind of a empowerment, a sense of self-empowerment? Oh my. Okay. There's someone who's very loving, very nurturing. Wow, so we've got Wands, the Ace of Wands, but also the King of Cups upright, and Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles, and the way she showed up is kind of with her back turned. Here's the front of the card. Here's the back. It feels like you're not expecting this because you're focusing on your future, on your new beginning, on work, on building a foundation for yourself, on moving maybe even. And I feel like this might be hidden from you. Like you don't see this. Not that you're hiding this from others, but there's someone very loving, very nurturing, and also there's that steam, that passion. There's something about what's going on that just popped up in the past energy. This could be someone from your past. This could be someone from your past showing up. Someone who wasn't completely, it feels like they've kept something hidden, maybe how they feel about you. Yeah, they've kept their emotions hidden. Wow. This does feel like this very well could be someone from your past, or they remind you, or they help heal you. This connection helps you heal a lot of from the past. Like it's bringing up unhealed aspects that you can only heal while in connection with others. You can't completely heal on your own because there are things that just come up while you are in relationship, while you are in connection with others, that you can't heal when by yourself, theoretically, kind of things. Okay, so, well, maybe a Valentine's surprise here for anybody. So curious who that is. If you have any idea, I'd love to hear if you want to share. Only if you want to share. All right, Gemini, the advice this week is the Two of Materials in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like you're trying to decide which way to go. I'm also seeing someone being very careful with their finances. Yes. So it looks like you are being very conscious about who and what you share your energy with. It looks like in the past, you were around people, and even in the present energy, who don't appreciate and don't see your worth. And it feels like you've struggled to get people to see your worth, to validate you, so you could go forward and do what you want to do. And instead, it looks like you're taking the middleman out of this. Okay, they're not seeing me, so I guess I'm just going to prove it to myself. I'm going to validate myself. I'm going to go after what I want to go after. I want to be myself. I want to speak my mind. There's something around work, and it feels like you're making a choice of what direction you would prefer to go. Wow. And Two of Cups. It looks like the more clear you get about who and where you share your energy, you're sharing it in a direction of love, of believing in love, of believing that you are lovable, believing that you are worthy. Validating yourself and the direction you're going, and you're attracting people who can hear you, can see you, who can understand you. For those of you who, that's big. Someone who really gets you, understands you on a soul level. You're not too much. You're not enough. They're not asking you to center them in your experience. This is someone who's mature as well. Wow. That has gone through enough in their life that that they understand. They're at a similar level as you. Wow. All right. Anything else Gemini needs to know about the Two of Cups? Yeah, it looks like being in this connection, painful belief systems getting activated, getting triggered about unhealed wounds are going to come up. This feels like a wonderful connection and a loving person. And so it looks like you're having to shift and realize when you're projecting onto them and when you've just been activated, how to communicate in a different way your pain. Communicating your pain when you perceive that they've hurt you, without blame, or get to let them understand. It feels like you're healing, you're creating bridges of healing within yourself by being in this connection. This is someone who's willing to stay in the uncomfortable spaces with you without making you a bad guy for being human and having feelings, and they're not fighting for being right or winning. They want to stay the distance with you. This is someone willing to put in the foundational work. Wow, Gemini. This is justice. This is what you've asked for. This is the fairness, the equity, the equality within a connection that you've been looking for. And it feels like it starts slow, but this is very lasting. This is like passionate, loyal, building something. It feels like a power couple. You're both building. You've taken the time to heal within, and it feels like I want this power couple. I want to have someone there who understands me and loves me, who I love as well, who sees me as I see myself, as lovable, loving. So, wow. Oh my gosh, this is such a great reading. So I'll just end it there, Gemini. What a beautiful reading. So glad that I got to translate this for you. I feel the beginnings. It's interesting because it feels like an ending and beginnings kind of mixed together. So, all right. Take care. Have a great week. Bye.